I like that.
I mean, I thought Bill Maher walked in here with such snidey little expertise.
New rules.
New rules.
When I saw that tweet or X, or actually it's probably on his Patriot social.
Dog, it's a truth.
A true social, that's what it is. When I saw that, it's such a surreal thing being this many years deep into Trump era, where you go, oh, he said that? Like, I didn't question if it was real or not. I went, it's definitely real. I question if everything's real, and then I go, I feel like this goes up there on the top tier, even for him, as far as just wild ass statements he's put out. It's got to be up there, right?
I always just wait for Chris Maher, Bill Maher's little brother, to come in.
Little
Baby,
boy.
you could do Bill Maher. You're riding this political thing straight to the top, Chris.
You know what? It's hot takes left and right.
You know what? This is really funny because this will tell you everything about the way we consume news. Is I actually first saw a parody tweet of it before I saw the original thing, and had to go, oh, I'm sure this must be in reference to something Trump said, and then had to like go backwards to figure it out. But it was about Chick-fil-A, and someone had added Chick-fil-A and said, open the fucking restaurant on Sundays, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be Allah. And I saw that and went, Trump must have said something. The thing I didn't realize was pretty much word for word except for the word Chick-fil-A. And then I had to be like, oh, wow, that was actually barely a parody.
I knew a guy who said he used to go into Chick-fil-A's in Florida on Saturday and buy like 40 sandwiches and then just come back on Sunday and just sell them to people who walked up and saw that the place was closed.
Brilliant.
Dude, here's why I love this idea. That I don't live near a Chick-fil-A. I don't have a ton of them near where I am at all. So when I am finding a Chick-fil-A, I'm on the road. And usually I'm on the road on Sundays. And so almost 100% of the time I go, oh my God, a Chick-fil-A? And I go, it's fucking Sunday. So if I had come across this man just peddling day old Chick-fil-A sandwiches, I'd have been psyched. I'd have been so pumped.
Get your day olds. Day olds.
I mean,
Twice
now,
as much as it was yesterday, Frank.
you know, the sad thing is too, like now there's, I think, a couple Chick-fil-A's in New York City, but for a while there was not a one. And so I had not had one since I lived in Florida, and I loved it when I was a kid. Like it was top tier for me. So then the first time one opened was in the dining hall of the NYU. It's NYU's dining hall, which is not open to the public.
No.
You need a school ID. So me and my friend Colin pulled a caper where we were like, put on a backpack. Like we were both out of college at this point. We're like, put on a backpack, stand by a bunch of kids. I was like, if I say that, I like looked up a dorm building so I could say, oh, I left it in my room and blah, blah, blah. We had gone through this whole thing. We were so excited about this caper. We get down there and we're passing the security guard and he just gives us a nod. And I go, oh, we didn't need all this.
Real Thomas Crown
backstory.
affair situation.
Yeah.
They just let us in. And then I was just like, no, I won't be paying with my student card. I will pay in cash. And they went, okay. And I
My
was like,
rent hit me off with some cash.
so I didn't have to go as deep. I just was able to walk in, but it was delightful to be able to do it.
My favorite thing about Chick-fil-A is being against gay marriage. You know what I mean? We make chicken sandwiches. So
Yes.
that means men and women should be the only people that can get married to each other.
It's really a conundrum, you know? It's like you want to be an ally. You might you might even be part of the culture, but you're sitting there going, this sandwich is good though. It's a good sandwich.
But when it really comes down to it, just give me a burger. You know what I mean? I want people to have a choice.
I'd rather a big arch myself.
You're a big arch fan.
Oh, yeah.
You take those tiny bites.
the lie about Chick-fil-A that they're any better than anybody else who makes a chicken sandwich.
Thank you.
There's nothing but chicken sandwiches
Wait.
in this country.
No. Chick-fil-A as a fast food restaurant makes by far the best chicken sandwich. It's not even close.
That's a wild thing to say.
It's not wild. I feel like it's a very, very normal statement that if we're sitting here comparing fast food chicken sandwiches, it's well above anyone
I'll
else.
just say this, Gail. Thank God Fez is gone, because you would have killed him with that statement.
Look, he didn't invent being gay. I'm telling you, like the thing about it is,
oh my God,
the thing about it is, it's a good sandwich. I think we have to be able to say that.
This is the issue with the Chick-fil-A sandwich. They serve it dry. I'm saying the McChicken is by far a better chicken.
very
Ew.
dry. With
By the way,
one stupid thin pickle on it.
Yes.
it's not dry.
And
it's very juicy.
really bread that's embarrassing. Look, Gail, if you like Chick-fil-A so much, you should go get Nazi nuggets. They are fantastic, and they're treated with meth.
Yeah, and you could probably get those on Sunday too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where the Nazis are with their Sundays. I don't know whether they keep them for Christ.
It's
I don't
mostly
think-
schnitzel.
I don't think they care. I think they're fine.
Do you like a schnitzel, Chris?
I'll say this. It's fine. Like it's fine. Like I know it's like it's Germany and Austria is shit. Like they
Yeah.
love that, but whatever. It's fine.
It's
a
good.
con-
There,
But
there's
here's-
some Upper East Side schnitzel places that shocked the shit out of me how good they were. Like, I would think, oh, no, I don't care about a schnitzel. And then I went there to the real people making their fucking shit.
Yeah.
And it was good as hell.
I saw this video where somebody had been sitting there going, like, if you think about who does the kind of pounded out chicken cutlet the best, and they were like, you've got the schnitzel in Germany, you've got the chicken cutlet from Italy,
Yeah.
and then he named it, but I don't know the specific name. There's this really great kind of very thin pounded out cutlet in Japan. And he's like, those are really them. And he goes, wait a second. The axis of evil. Why are they so good at a very
true.
thin, crispy cutlet?
It's true. It's free.
What the hell?
And that's what kept them going so long.
Is this the ability to have a crunchy, delicious, thin cutlet of
Across
chicken?
the entire planet, all those all those folks just had loose cutlets in their pockets as they were
I'm
fighting.
going to be
out.
honest with you. I didn't grow up with the cutlet at all. And I remember, I was a suburban kid, and I didn't know any Italians
Right.
who made chicken cutlets. And then I started to get them when Gail's grandmother, great-grandmother, made me one. And I'm like, this is fucking, this is solid. And then my grandmother comes down, and she was like, what is this? How do you make this? And Nan was like looking at her like it was crazy. She goes,
Right.
it's a chicken cutlet. And my grandmother had never had one. And now they're everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah. By the way, I got some intel. The word I was looking for is katsu, the very famous katsu, a chicken cutlet in Japan, one of the axis of evil / fried chicken cutlet powers.
Katsu.
Katsu.
Paul in New Jersey.
Hey guys, yeah, Gail, I feel your pain with the Sunday road trip and no Chick-fil-A. My phone is loaded with like 50,000 Chick-fil-A points from all the times we go and my kids go. So we left the Outer Banks from Jersey last Sunday, and it's a Sunday, so there's no Chick-fil-A for us. So we're on the island Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No Chick-fil-A is in sight. We have to drive back Friday because Saturday my son's getting confirmed, and it's Good Friday, so no Chick-fil-A for us.
No. Oh,
You can't eat
no.
Now, here's the thing. When you said Outer Banks of New Jersey, I've never heard it referred to that way. Where are you talking about?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I went from Jersey to the Outer Banks in North
Oh,
Carolina.
okay. I thought you were saying like Barnegat Light and all those places. Love Ladies were now the Outer Banks. Because if you look at it on a map, they're pretty far off the coast
true,
of New
yeah.
Jersey.
That is true.
All right. So it's good to hear that, you were going to the actual Outer Banks.
That's some
Because I
freeware.
gotta be careful with new slang. You know what I mean? I want to
Yeah.
keep up as much as I can.
Of course.
Like, what is it? OBX2? Like, I don't even know what the hell to do with that.
I don't
just-
even know what you
no.
just said.
Look, I was confused by this for years, but you'll see, like, I don't know, little, like, black and white bumper stickers that have OBX on them. Apparently, the Outer Banks, that's like their abbreviation, OBX.
oh,
Okay.
Banks. The X. Gotcha.
Spank Banks.
I like how every year you just watch their houses fall into the water.
Reclaimed by nature.
Yeah, reclaim. But even on a good day, they're still like, they have those long poles that are holding them up.
Yes.
And it's still like 2-3 feet deep.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Because it's beautiful.
I guess, yeah.
It's like a perfect place to
Yeah.
be. Remember when Earl turned you down, Chris, when you tried to take him and his dad to the Outer Banks?
To Nag's Head, right?
Nag's Head. Not only do I remember this because Earl let us know that his dad likes to fish, and I offered to not only book their whole trip, book fucking boats and whatnot, I'd go with them to also be a fixer because I don't trust Earl. You know?
Yeah. That was smart.
And I was rebuked.
And then remember when Earl said he would do it himself.
Yeah.
And how
said,
many
"I
times
can-"
you been down there with your dad now, Earl?
I have not been down there too.
That's interesting.
So
So this is the first time ever Earl didn't come through with something he said he was going to do.
And Earl, I really feel like, you know, Chris had laid it out for you. He said, I don't think that you're going to handle the booking of the trip. And he was right on that. You have to admit he was right. And that maybe at this point you have to say, you should have listened to Chris and taken him up on the Nag's Head trip.
Look, I appreciate the offer, but at the
that's
same
nice.
time, I wanted to take the reins on it, and of course, I did not come through on it yet.
That's why.
Yeah, this was like 6 years ago.
It's
Like,
literally-
I'm not sure your dad could stand in a boat these days. You know what I mean? I think you might have passed that time.
I can find a boat where he can just chill and just lounge. It could be a lounge fishing boat. I would look into it though. Earl isn't. Earl wouldn't even let me fucking buy a ticket to Cooperstown. Or a
Don't
bus
bring
ti-
Cooperstown into it. That's its own problem.
But at least he took his dad to Cooperstown, right, Earl?
We have not gone to Cooperstown.
Dog, just let me be your
I'm
fucking
like,
travel agent.
think about that. The thing too is like, I feel like if you traveled with Chris, let him take care of everything, then all you have to do is bond with your dad to either Cooperstown or Nag's Head. That's what we could have had.
I would be in service to the Douglases.
I mean, and Chris,
Goodbye.
I think you'll be a great host, but you know, at the moment, it just
Host.
didn't.
He's
I'm
not
not
from
hosting.
Cooperstown.
You got to be careful when you start saying who's from Cooperstown because they don't fuck around.
They
there.
don't.
All right? They don't like stolen ballot.
No. They're very serious about their street cred. Like when I was there, I visited with my dad. There were these kids on the corner and they were like, I was born in Cooperstown. You don't know where I'm from. I was born in Cooperstown.
I mean, they got Cooperstown in their blood. You know what I mean? They do
I was
not
like,
play
whoa.
games.
No, they don't mess around. So yeah, just make sure you make that clear. Chris was definitely not hosting, that's for sure.
No, he's not hosting.
No, I'm a
He's not even co-hosting.
No.
He's just a tour guide.
Yes. And guess what? Here's where the tour begins and ends. Say there's the Cooper, there's the Hall of Fame. You're gonna fucking love it.
Oh man, when I would go to the Hall of Fame, I spent 8-9 minutes in there before I got there.
How many floors is that? What, 3? I'm guessing. I'm not
If I remember correctly, it's one floor.
sure. Whoa.
Yeah, it's weird. I felt very comfortable in the same thought. I was like, I feel like it's just one long floor.
It's a bunch of statue heads, and then the occasional old bat, old ball.
I'd be more into the old bats and balls as opposed to the statue heads, the busts.
I don't know. I go right away looking for Phil's.
Hell yeah.
There he is, Schmitty. Michael Jack, you son of a fucking bitch. Yeah, he likes to do things his own way, which is not at all.
Yeah, which is go to the Hard Rock.
Yeah. Just go to the Hard Rock.
Just chill, even
Well-
on the day off.
He did get Serena in, but she hasn't been bragging about it too much.
No. Serena, what's Earl like? What's Earl's reputation there? Do you ever hear your coworkers even discussing Earl?
If I'm keeping it real with you guys, like I'll be talking to my coworkers and they'll be like, "Oh, how'd you get this job?" And I'll be like, "Oh, Earl got me the job." And they'd be like, "Who's Earl?"
Oh,
And
What? What? Who's Earl?
How many years have you been there, Earl?
This July will be 15 years.
Jesus.
15 years. And you haven't met your coworkers yet.
I know.
He's gonna get around to it.
We know you don't know all the coworkers because I've gone there before, even to where your thing is. And I go, "Is Earl working tonight?" And they'll say, "Who?"
Oh, no.
And I just say, "Creepy black guy." And they go, "No, he's off tonight."
When I went to go get a Messy Burger back in the day, this is a while ago now, I was like, hey, first of all, Earl didn't even look at me. I just walked in. He just ignored me. And I tried, when I got the bill, I was like, I tried to drop Earl's name, and again, nothing. And I paid full fucking price for a goddamn Messy Burger and 4 beers. Which wasn't
Yeah,
cheap.
Four beers. You wanted 4 beers and a burger comped.
Or at least half off. I wanted a little something, a little taste of the
Friends and family discount, perhaps?
Yes.
Yeah.
Earl caught me one night, but I'm pretty sure he just went in the pocket and paid my bill.
Yeah. He did the same for me. And, like, that was another night. So, like, that was FezCon night, right? So you had eaten first. You and my mom came in. Maybe you were with Deb or something. And you're like, and then I came later with the kids and Jack. You got your bill comped. I got my bill comped. And then Chris found out later and he had paid full price that night.
Yes.
And he was also working the event.
Yes.
And we got our food all comped and Chris didn't. So that's the second time you didn't get comped, Chris.
This fucking Hard Rock's been bleeding me for years. It's ridiculous.
I mean, not even just like a drink ticket?
No. Full price every time. And these are Times Square fucking pints of beer prices.
I
And
hate
liquor.
when you go to a party at like an active bar, you know what I mean? But you're in a party and your drinks are comped, and then they're like, "Here's 3 drink tickets for you," and I'm just like, there's something so embarrassing about that exchange where I just feel like a little kid, like I'm just like, "And my drink is with a ticket," and like someone else is paying normal. It's just like I just don't like it. Either it's open bar or it's not. Like I just don't like to mingle with the paids. You know, it's uncomfortable.
Plebs.
It's a good point. Like it's hard to imagine like Lenny Bruce handing somebody a ticket for a drink.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get that from Jack or Steve McQueen.
Yes.
Oh wait, I got my ticket somewhere.
Yeah.
I need to get this drink for free with my ticket.
So embarrassing.
Earl, we got to get you out there a little bit, meeting people at Hard Rock.
Yeah, some of your own
15
coworkers.
years now.
I know, like I know everyone from the top to the bottom of the room.
That is not true.
You don't, and Serena has no reason to lie. She's a very truthful person. She's honest to a fault, so I believe what she said. But
That's
here's
true.
something that bugs me, and I hate to bring it up to this whole nother point that I know you don't like discussing. But one of the most common ways adults meet their partner is through work.
Yeah.
It's one of the most. So 15 years, love of your life, whoever they may be, could have been walking in and out of that place. And I just feel like you're not
Right.
meeting your own coworkers. It's very common to meet someone that you're dating at work.
Yeah. Work is the high school for adults.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the first real relationships you get into are in school. And then all the way through college. And then people freak out a little bit when they're done school.
Yeah.
Right.
They're like, I don't know where to meet anybody. Give me an app.
Yeah.
Shouldn't my computer pick out somebody for me?
Right.
Give me love.
Yeah.
Or at least a one night stand. Or all neither shits nor eats where he works.
You should at least eat. I mean, it's a restaurant.
There's a back alley that he likes to go down at the end and put a trash can lid over his head and shit. Serena, where are you on your app adventures right now?
I actually just I just downloaded Tinder yesterday.
Wow.
Over that
Can I
boyfriend of yours.
Can I swipe for you? That's one of my favorite things is swiping for other
If
people.
you want, sure, we can give that a try. I haven't been
love
having the
doing
best of luck so far.
I have an app that I use for myself. It's called DTF St. Louis. And
St. Louis?
yeah, doesn't matter whether you're married, whether you're, want to try something gay. You just go down there to DTF St. Louis. Now, I will tell you, some people have died. And
Right,
we're not
sure,
sure
that's
whether
gonna
it's a suicide or a murder.
That could happen.
Muddy.
You know what? I'll say this too. Like, I would love to swipe for Serena, and there is something really strange about this, where if you're swiping, like people are like, the dating apps suck." But if you're swiping for someone else, it's incredible. In the same way, you ever just like look for apartments or houses on Zillow when you don't have to move?
Yeah.
Right.
It's thrilling. It's so much fun. You're like, oh man, this place. But when you're looking at Zillow and you need to move, you're like, what is this? This is so stressful. I couldn't live any of these places. Like, it's just awful. So it's just like one of those fun things where it's like, it's nice to do for someone else, even if it's stressful for yourself.
Here's what to do, and I think this will help you a lot, Serena. For your job, just put that you work on a cruise ship.
Ooh.
Because that's like the perfect relationship
Yeah.
to be with somebody who A, has to leave
Yeah.
for periods of time, and B, could get you on a cruise for free.
Yes.
This is good. This is really good.
I'll give that a shot. I'll consider it. I'm getting matches. They're just not.
They're not your thing.
Yeah.
What's your age window that you've put out there for your match?
18 to 19.
Serena.
It's 21 to 35.
Okay.
I could help you here. Go much higher.
Look. I feel like that's a good idea.
Can I share a real conversation I had with
Please.
somebody?
I
on the
love
side?
it.
Oh my
yes.
God. Yes.
This is
Serena.
real. I know I fuck around. This is real.
Yeah, okay.
We're talking about like games that we're playing, and he's like, "Oh, I started picking up chess again." I was like, "Okay, dope. Catan is my board of choice." And he goes, back to back. There are seconds in between these two texts. He says, "I'm so ass at that game. Anyways, can you sit on my face?"
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So,
And this is with Earl?
I'm gonna say it, Serena. I like him.
no, we have a date tomorrow. I'm really excited.
Go to the movies.
God.
So you can finally sit up a little higher.
God. Oh my God.
You know what my credo is? If he ain't eating, we ain't meeting.
Oh, that's good. I like that one.
Oh my God, Serena, I'm dying. This is so. I really hope that this is a love connection, so that you can read that. I could read that at your wedding, perhaps.
I'll give you an update. I'll let you know.
I'm so ass at that game. Anyway. Oh my God.
I brought up DTF St. Louis. That is a TV show right
Yeah.
now, right? That has turned into this weird murder mystery. And the whole thing is, it's about kink. But one of the things that he wants, and it's a guy from Ozark, is for her to just sit on his face for long periods of time.
Oh, face sitting.
Not even with her clothes off. Just sit and treat
Okay.
him like he's fucking nothing. And then the guy is from the other guy is from Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, it's
And-
the sheriff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like
And-
him.
And I call him on this show Forrest Gump.
Oh no.
Solving Forrest Gump's murder is what I call it. Because he's a fucking dope. Like, he's so fucking stupid and uncomfortable. I now hate Stranger Things.
You should hate
That's
Stranger
fair.
Things.
It's totally fair for you to just say that. And Linda Cardellini's on that show too, right? I love
Yes. She's the only sexy one out of the whole fucking crew.
her. Skarsgård?
Only-
Is he on that?
Yeah, but
Sarsgaard.
very small. Very
Oh
small.
yeah.
Earl, did you just say yes? You're watching?
Yes, I haven't watched. I didn't watch last night's episode, but I have been watching.
All right, so you didn't see her get killed.
What?
Do you like it?
I love this show. The pilot was. The pilot episode, I'm sitting there going, "This, I am in. I'm all in on this."
I despise it, and I'm watching it anyway. First of all, I am so sick of Let's Solve a Murder
Yeah,
written
me
by
too.
people that are not strong enough to write an interesting mystery. Probably only 4 people on the planet at any given time
Right.
could write a good mystery. And yet, in the history of TV, the worst thing about any show is the plot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You go back, Barnaby Jones, Manic, right? Nothing fucking happened. A fucking child could go, oh, that guy did it. And we haven't gotten any better. It's really about character, right? That's what you watch. But they have this thing where people have kinks, and yet this is the only part of it that's played for laughs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they're embarrassed that they say people want to do these things, and they try to make it look as silly as possible. And then the murder, oh my God, let's focus on it fucking constantly.
Yeah, forget
It's so
it.
weird. It's so immature.
See, that would bother
wanna watch
me.
a thing about married couple who have kinks so strong
Yes.
that they don't even want to tell their spouse?
Yes, that is far more interesting. And also, like, I kind of never want to watch a murder show, so like it has to be so good for me to be like, fine, I'll do it. I think the genre in general is just so overplayed. But that's because there's
So
a wide
overplayed.
audience for it. There's a wide audience.
Because they're thinking they're solving a murder. They think they're detectives, and it's just stupid, easy clues that anybody could do.
The shittiness of the murder mystery goes back way before this. Did you ever read Agatha Christie, the 10 Little Indians? That one when
Yeah.
the fucking end, the red herrings and all this shit. Even the end was
Yeah.
insane. Like I remember reading it, like going through it, and I get to the end, I'm like, this is what everyone nutted
Yeah,
over.
But here's the thing. She invented that kind of shit, right?
Okay.
So we had never seen it before then.
You're right.
And then I was in 5th grade, and I was like, when I read that book, and I'm like, this is cheating.
Yes,
You know what I mean? You
Yes.
just fucking cheated us.
she really did. It's so annoying to read that like in modern.
Because the murderer was one of the people who got murdered.
Spoiler alert, everyone, from 1940.
Spoiler alert, he wasn't fucking dead.
Annoying.
Yeah, it's hard to blame her, because
Yeah.
of when she did it. But it was like the fucking world's easiest magic trick, and people screamed and thought it was real.
Oh yeah, everyone lost their mind apparently.
It's like that guy that goes into all the fucking locker rooms and does the I'm a mind reader when he's not.
Oh, that guy's it's grifting 101. This odds character.
And people are like, how do you know it's not real? I go, because it doesn't have there's nothing else but fake.
Yes.
He made it's magic.
Yes, and like the magician, the mentalist, like these are individuals who have put thousands of hours into figuring out this shit.
Right.
So it's like it's incredible, like a human feat, right? Like, oh, all right, this guy's put a lot of work into this fucking parlor trick, essentially. And
Yeah.
but it is just a fucking parlor trick.
100%. Like, a magician is incredibly talented
Yes.
and great dexterity, great presentation. But you don't really think that an elephant disappeared and then showed up in the back of the theater.
No.
They're like, how did he do that? Not, how did this happen from some kind of thing? And that's how Earl's watching DTF St. Louis with his fucking dick out. Earl, were you interested in the kink part?
The kink part is the most interesting part of the show, but I mean, as you said, the murder mystery is almost irrelevant. I mean, I would rather have seen what's going on between.
You're
characters.
saying the exact same thing as me, but I'm disappointed with it, and you're amazed.
Not amazed. I'm just kind of like, there's a odd fascination with it, and how there's a little twist with one of the characters. I won't give anything away. And,
Which character?
the husband. How
Forrest Gump?
Yeah, Forrest Gump, and how he reacts to what is going on, and kind of.
All right, let me just explain to this. It's not that weird because cuck porn is gigantic in this thing, okay? So normal only looks normal from across the street. That's the whole point that they try to make.
Also, the cucking, the whole cuck. I mean, look, the fact that cucking and the cuckoldry, etc., is so essentially mainstream at this point is fucking hysterical. I mean, look, AI videos are now just cuck fantasies. And I'm not even exaggerating there. It's insane.
What are you talking about?
Like the AI slop videos are mostly cuck situations now with like fake AI people. I mean, it's
where are you getting this from? Because it's not my algorithm.
Dude, I'll send you fucking these, and it's not like people actually having sex. It's like cartoon characters like getting cucked out. It's fucking weird. The one.
Where are you finding this?
It's on my algorithm, dude. I just saw one the other day where Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse obviously are a couple, but Goofy cucked out Mickey and got
All right,
Minnie
can
pregnant.
I tell you something?
Yes.
There's copyright laws that are being broken right now.
Well, I'm not making them.
All right, here's what's weird for me. You know what is on my algorithm constantly?
What's that?
Alternative cancer cures. And I've never watched any of it, but because people keep sending me stuff, which I forward to Gail. Explain that you have that open too if people want to DM.
Yes. So you can follow me on Instagram. It's at Gail Bennington Official. And, people who wanted to reach out. Also, some people just want to give some well wishes, and that's cool too. My DMs are open, but also, there's been so many people who have reached out with their own personal stories, advice, some people with some really great connections and doctors they want me to speak to. So the DMs are open at Gail Bennington Official on Instagram.
Yeah, it's really been unbelievable. And I'll just say this, and it sounds like stupid to say, but it feels nice.
It does.
To get stuff like this.
And like the tremendous amount of just the people in your corner, Ron. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how many people are in your corner right now. People who want to help, people who just want to tell you how much they mean to you. It's been really overwhelming and so goddamn sweet.
It's amazing.
I can't. I'm so grateful for everyone. Really, I really am.
I was actually talking to a relative who went back and listened to some of those shows last week, and he's like, "Look, I knew that you were funny. This is your job." But how did you help people? How did you help people that means this much to them? And I'm like, from being funny, so they could listen to something funny.
Yeah.
But it is weird to even think that. I mean, I was knocked on my heels, and I'm going through a thing now because something like with a post-op thing, and I'm like, I'm not even at the hard part. And this is so goddamn hard right now. So Deb is going to drive me to this appointment because I literally can't drive right now. Like I'm in a dizzy place. So she's going to drive me and your mom to this appointment.
Yeah.
But there's been so many people that, not Earl, but a lot of so many people that I know and don't know who are like, I would do anything for you right now. And I'm going to be honest, it does feel really nice.
It does feel nice to have people reach out, and people are so helpful. And I've already gotten some really great resources through people and gotten connected to different people. And also people who just have, hey, this might be a really out there suggestion, but it worked for my friend. And I'm like taking it all in. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm totally understanding that this is like a new world for us. So I'm like open to anything. I'm not saying no to anything. I'm just like, let's throw it on there as a possibility. So yeah, and you're right. It is hard because like we got to get through this first step. So because we have like a long road ahead of us, and like we still have information that we need to gather that's going to help me decide what path we want to take a look at.
Right.
But yeah, it's all hard. It's all hard stuff for sure.
And I'm already doing stuff that I said I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? I'm already being a burden on people. I'm already,
No.
seeing pain in people's eyes. And my plan was to go quick. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
Sure.
You know, I guess I'm dying. Boom. You know what I mean? That's the way. And now you're looking at this with like, years of what's going to happen. But I already feel bad about what I'm putting you through, Gail, because you're on the phones, and I know that you missed some things to do with your family already. And I never wanted that for a second.
I know that's true, but also know that the people who are here for you, like there's nowhere else we would rather be. There's nothing else that we'd rather be doing than on getting this thing figured out. And
All right,
doing
but
what we
you
can.
say that, and Earl's had found a lot of fun things to do.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, he's enjoying the Yankees.
Oh my God, DTF St. Louis. He's all about the face.
Yes, he's crazy about the ETF St. Louis. And he has the same opinions as me.
And you know what? I feel like a kind of a jerk saying this. I haven't even had time to watch DTF St. Louis. Like, what would that be like? But enjoy, Earl.
Well, at least you're watching Rooster.
I'm not. I'm not watching anything.
I have to, maybe we'll set this up one time, Gail, of just like anything I could be watching, even old shows. Because because like I said, it's tough for me to get around right now because something, with the initial operation didn't go the way we want it. But I'm watching a lot of stuff. Like I bought the baseball package.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But, do you really want to watch 2 games
Every night.
a night? You know what I mean? Like I'm watching the Phils, but then I'm like, should I watch a West Coast game?
Something we did get to watch together this weekend was SNL, Jack Black and Jack White. That was really fun to be able to be like, what we have? We have SNL, Jack White and Black.
Will be White Black was
Yes.
the funniest line of the entire thing.
Yeah, it was so good.
Jack Black is just that thing that people love so much.
Yeah,
Like they just adore him.
it was literally comforting to be like, oh, Jack Black's gonna be doing his thing.
I remember I ran into him at NEW probably 25 years ago. And I'm coming one down the hall, and he's coming the other. And he's pretty young at the time, but it's already, I guess, Tenacious D that long ago. And he had done something the night before on Letterman that was really funny. So I'm walking by him, I'm going, hey, Jack, that was hilarious last night on Letterman. And he goes like this. You saw that? And I thought it was the funniest fucking response. I didn't catch an off-Broadway show that you were in. It's fucking David Letterman
Yeah, you saw that?
with the Stangl brothers.
Yeah. Of course, Jack.
You saw that?
Of course.
And he looked so little then. Like, he's not a tall guy.
Yeah.
And like he was chubby, but not, like he is now.
Huge.
I know, and the funny thing is, everybody was so like, oh, big guy. Like they treated him like such a big man back then, and
yeah.
he was literally just chubby cheeked with his little barrel chest. Like they were acting like he was so big then. He really wasn't. He wasn't.
Our concept of fatness has really been skewed over the years.
It's changed. It really has changed greatly.
Do you feel like it's worse than race or better?
I think it's fucking worse. WadeIsRace.org. Look, Fatty Arbuckle was 145 pounds. I just found out recently.
145.
What?
I might have made that
If
up.
he was around today, he'd just be called Arbuckle.
Arbuckle, our biggest star. Physically and...
He'd be doing cake commercials and no one would be laughing.
Yeah. Or like, especially if you look back at like any of those late 90s, early 2000s, like what happened to this actress? And you're like, what? She looks normal. Like, do you remember like the biggest thing was, and I think it was maybe Britney Spears maybe it was like an MTV Music Awards or something like that. And she came out and everyone's like, holy shit, she is really gained weight. She looks terrible. And you look at it now and she looks 5 pounds heavier maybe than she had been. And like her thighs look a little juicier and that's it. Like she actually looks better than being a sickly, skinny kid.
Right.
I'm looking at the headline of this from a magazine article. Plump up the volume. Britney's bigger than ever. And she is.
And like if you look at the picture now, like I remember it being a big story. Like everyone's like, whoa, what happened to Britney? She looks fine. Like she looks totally normal. Like nothing.
Did you ever see any of those interviews back when she was younger? People would ask her about her tits
Yeah.
and how often she got laid.
Yep. Oh, it's insane.
It's a wild time.
Really weird time. And you know who else got it really bad was a little Justin Bieber. Bieber, when he was so little, they're like, you got any girlfriends? Who are you interested in? Have you ever been with a girl before? And it's like, he was young. They were being weird as fuck with that kid.
And like, there's nothing weirder than when you're a little kid and people are asking you about sex when you don't even have the full information.
No.
God, I hated that. It was so like I remember that shit, and I was like, I just fuck. It was so uncomfortable.
I remember when we were little kids and an older kid was telling us that he ate out this girl's belly button, and we're like, huh?
Yeah.
And then I've never heard another human being say it.
Never bring it up again.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. That's really not a thing. It's not even a thing on DTF St. Louis.
No.
I mean, as far as I know.
Earl finds it fascinating.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he thinks anyone has any sexual desire is just fascinating. It's like, huh.
I think that's the thing. I think somewhere he has a kink that he doesn't know how to explain, so he can't get to it.
I think you're absolutely
you
correct.
Think maybe what you need is help figuring out what your kink is?
Yeah, Earl.
I mean, I don't think I have a kink.
Okay, that's
Right. I know you don't think.
I don't
so
think. But
that's
maybe
the
I
thing. You don't think. So do you want to
But-
try some stuff and we can figure it out?
I mean, that.
Like, what about this? We put a bunch of crab claws on your balls and see if that makes you feel better.
That's
or worse.
good.
No.
dude. You might be in the CBT, aka cock and ball torture.
But here, I'll give you like a little hint on just like what sexual interest might feel like in general. It's not something that you think about. You know what I mean? Like people don't sit there and go, I know there's a lot of kinks out there in the world. What's mine? Like I think you're thinking from a logical place. It's unfortunately something that you can't control. Where you see something or something is presented to you and you go, why does that work?
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually not in that kind of thought
All right,
process place.
We know you don't watch porn, Earl, but what's a scene that you saw in a mainstream movie that you say, oh, this gives me a little tickle in my pants?
Yes. What gets you tickled?
Monsters Ball with Halle Berry and
Okay,
there was,
so-
Her
little
son
race.
died, you sick fuck.
not, no,
God.
not that scene.
Well, what scene is it then? Because that's the one we all know and love.
When they
When they did what? What did they
So
do?
you like to see white men with black women.
That's a
That's
thing.
interesting.
Is it?
Right? Yeah, could be a thing that you're into. That's cool. You know what? Okay. Earl, give me your favorite like intellectual property. You know how some people are like into Marvel or like Lord of the Rings. Like what's your thing? Is Star Wars, man? What is it?
Miami Vice, to be honest.
Wait, okay. Miami Vice is one. That's
I love
really
Miami
good.
Vice. Love the show Moonlighting.
Okay, this is going to be a little trickier, but look.
But
I think you need to think about this Chris Stanley style, okay? I think you need to think about fanfic, okay? It's not going to be overly visually overwhelming for you. So you're not going to have this like, oh God, I'm seeing naked people, right? You're going to have characters that you already know and love, and you're going to hear about them in sexual scenarios. Chris, could we get on AO3 or one of these fanfic places, find out if there's a Miami Vice fanfic that exists?
Can I tell you the problem though? He just followed Chris into this. So instead of it being like his decision, as soon as Chris did it, he was like, "Yeah, I feel the same way Chris does." So he's trying to guess what a human would say.
Can you think of another TV show or movie
Look,
series?
can I just help you? He watches wrestling.
Yes.
So you know what he likes. He likes to see one man dominating another man.
There's plenty of that kind of fanfic.
Oh, you're gonna be a pig in shit with that.
Do you have a certain wrestlers that you like in particular, Earl?
wrestlers, like right now, I love Toni Storm.
Okay.
Who's
Love
Toni
him.
Storm?
She's a former AEW champion.
What's AEW?
Let's say
She was in WWE, and then she went over to AEW, and she
All
became
right, so you're trying to
immensely
say
popular.
women wrestlers because you're turned on by them. How about some of your favorite male wrestlers?
Was a big fan of The Rock. Loved Stone Cold. Love Ric Flair. I think Ric Flair is the
Flair.
greatest
I like
of all
the fact
time.
that he's saying love. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he could lay down next to them and feel love.
Yes. I think if we find some scenarios of maybe these wrestlers, even if it's like them with a woman, it could make you feel like a little bit more comfortable reading about it. You might find something that you're into.
Yeah, I mean, well, in the wrestling thing, I've been following wrestling since I was 12 or something, and I just stayed with it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
So
what
is
all people
everyone
get into.
else.
Literally, everyone's like story of
But usually,
getting into wrestling is childhood.
Yeah, but sometimes you go through phases where there was one phase I was obsessed about it, and then I stopped.
A
and then-
boot. That was Canadian out of nowhere.
He watched Canadian wrestling. He was a really big fan of the Calgary scene.
Okay, cool. Earl, I
Who
got
was it
plenty
for
of
you,
Canadian
British
fanfic
Bulldog?
for you.
The Hart Foundation.
Very underrated wrestler I thought was Lance Storm.
Another storm.
Lance Storm.
Any relation to this other storm you're into?
He loves
Jackie?
the Storms. The whole Storm family.
Yeah, he was part of like that whole the Hart family kind of family tree. He was came from that.
All right,
camp.
and all the years, right, to Fez, who was also obsessed with wrestling, I never heard you two guys talking about it together.
That's true. And in fact, I don't feel like you come to us a lot with like wrestling related. Just because most people I know who are into wrestling are just obsessed with it. Like they're like, that's my whole personality. I just don't hear you bring it up a lot.
Yeah, and it's something that's kind of like it's kind of like on the periphery a little bit. It's not. I mean, it's not as obsessive as I am with baseball or even basketball. But it's
Okay,
there.
hold on. Earl, I mean, I know plenty of sports related smut that you could get into. I mean, this could be an in.
I'm reading right now it's called The Rock versus Stone Cold, and they're going at it in this. And
Chris, you didn't need to start reading it, did you? Like while we were sitting here?
He's found Earl's cake for himself.
oh shit, The Rock has an 8-inch penis, and it's written and described.
What about some baseball related? If would that be interesting? 'Cause
Yeah,
then you
this
think,
might be cool for you, Earl. You jacked to the Savannah Bananas.
sure many people do.
Earl, as a traditional baseball fan, does it drive you nuts that these guys are playing football stadiums and people are taking their families and having a ball?
I think it goes back to the days of like when the Negro Leagues would barnstorm, and it was more of a show than a game. You know, it kind of follows.
They weren't playing. They weren't playing. So you're saying the Negro Leagues were doing a show, but now everybody wants those things in with the Major League Baseball things. So the number of hits they get during this fake show, the number of fucking wins.
They would do that to hype the games. They would just do all these antics, just basically, hey, come out and watch. You think this is great? Come see these guys play. And go all out. That was just part of the hype.
Bananas are not going all out. It's a fucking show. All right, Earl, I'm going to ask you this because I know you know about racism. Do you think the Eagles turning on Jalen Hurts is that old black quarterback thing?
100%, because the kid can play. He's just done nothing but win. Like, I mean, he's. When was the last great Eagles quarterback? Was maybe Randall Cunningham? And look what they did with Randall Cunningham. They treated him the same way.
Well, first of all, better than Randall Cunningham is Big Nick.
Yep, Big Dick Nick.
Okay, he's a winner.
Him.
Now, but here's the thing: Jalen Hurts is a winner. He's gotten them to 2 Super Bowls, won. But there's something in his personality that people don't. He's not huggable.
No.
Yeah, he's very aloof. I mean, like just doesn't have like you want that
leadership.
Yes.
Like your job is to be the captain of the team.
Yeah, but there's been other quarterbacks in the history of the league that haven't been like the big rah-rah guy. I mean, Roger Staubach wasn't that guy.
Holy shit.
Roger Staubach wasn't rah-rah. He was a fucking golden boy. Everything about him was like a big fucking baby.
Every time there's a mic in front of Jalen Hurts' face, it's as if a script just activates and he just spits out something that I have no idea if he believes or not, but he is saying it. It's very strange. He's very robotic. Honestly, little Russell Wilson vibes.
Yeah, but they've conditioned these guys not to, don't give the don't give the billboard material. He's been.
Are you kidding me? Look at your young rookie for your Giants. That kid is a fucking billboard machine.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, he has a Luke fucking Skywalker scar. And he, makes a big deal over, I'll run over fucking people. He's that thing that people embrace, like the tough guy. And here's the thing about Hurts. And I respect him, but he will not fucking uncork the ball.
No.
Like, their biggest fucking problem with him is, like, find a little Brett Favre in yourself.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about your fucking numbers.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, he's what, fourth year, fifth year? I mean, I think that's going to come with time. I mean, that's definitely going to put just shit on the guy. Now, when he's taking you to 2 Super Bowls, he was a pick away from winning it. He's outplayed 2 of the best quarterbacks of his generation in Super Bowl. I mean, like one was Mahomes, and he outplayed him, and he won a Super Bowl already. And they're already every year they're in the mix. Just let the guy play his game.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, it's not coming from the fans.
No,
this is literally coming from the team, and it looks like it's set up on purpose. Maybe he needs a trade.
Yeah,
maybe this isn't the kind of organization that you could play for. It happens all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it sounds like they are prepping for a trade. I mean, like if there's an offer out, I think they would definitely listen to it.
Yeah, I think the Eagles themselves are the ones behind this.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say this. I don't know whether you guys watched any of the women's Final Four, but that fucking guy from UConn, that coach, was a fucking Savannah Banana fucking nut bar. He was insane.
Yeah, batshit
what
crazy.
Was the deal with his ego in that moment?
He claimed he didn't get a handshake from what's the woman's name? She's pretty.
Dawn Staley.
Dawn Staley. She's from North Philly. And I know that because she'll bring it up every time she's
She does.
pissed.
Yeah, she
does.
does.
Like, I'm from North Philly. not here to fucking take shit off anybody. And she just jumped right back in his shit.
Yeah.
But he said he didn't get a handshake. The game is over. It's not about him or his fucking players or the other team or losing gracefully. He just starts screaming about, I didn't get a handshake.
Psychotic.
I mean, like, that's some real weird George Costanza level shit. You know what I mean? Where you're like, you know, there's a certain way that we do things, and the handshake always happens. Like, that's a weird thing you've just obsessed over.
And I wanted UConn to win because if both UConn teams would have went into the championship game, there was going to be a huge payoff for people.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I'm like, well, the girls are probably a definite. Let's hope the guys can get it.
Opposite.
But now I saw that Michigan team. I don't know if anybody could touch them.
Dog, that was insane. And I had
That was
Zona.
insane.
I had Zona to take it all. And now my bracket's busted, Ron.
Your bracket's down.
I feel like your bracket's been busted since day one.
I mean,
though.
pretty
like, I feel like that's what.
But I did have Zona to win, and they were fucking going. I could not believe the beating they took in that game. I was so pissed.
Yeah, they were just out physically,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Physically, they just didn't add up. And I'll tell you this about that girls team. I thought that fucking UConn girls team was very small. You know what I mean? For somebody who's won all these games and shit.
I know.
They didn't have that. They didn't have that thing where you play your game. You know.
Mm-hmm. It's probably because the coach wasn't shaking enough hands.
Well, here's the thing. The coach didn't even make any moves when they were fucking losing.
Oh.
He just stood on his heels. He's like, well, these girls win, so I'll just wait for them to start winning.
Right.
That's the kind of coaching I could do.
They got it.
I could do
You picked
that.
out the right players for me. Let's go.
By the way, since we're on sports, the women's hockey team, the Sirens, playing this weekend at Madison Square Garden. Attendance record for women's hockey was sold out at Madison Square Garden. Like, this is brand new shit. It's really thrilling. I was so thrilled for them.
That's fantastic.
People love international sports. They do. And I don't know why we just won't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
That it's so much more fun when, look, if fucking, let's say, you got the Flyers playing against the Penguins. Only 2 cities give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you put USA, then we're all together.
Hey, oh, shit. They represent all of us, huh? I'm going to give it a shot.
We're great. Not them. We are.
But I think this game this weekend was the Sirens against I forget what Seattle's team is. Was like their hockey game.
Seahawks.
They're playing the Seahawks.
No, I know. I'm not saying every game has to be that. But people fell in love with that team based on USA.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And like that pushes it to the next level. And I mean, I was just so thrilled for them. But yeah, I mean, it is really crazy when you think about, you know, what a small league that is and was.
Oh, yeah.
And then a sold out game in Madison Square Garden. It's just like, it's so awesome.
It's the Seattle Torrent.
Torrent. What does that mean? What do you mean torrent?
Like a
You know
torrent.
what? When I watched that Team USA baseball in the baseball classic, I was able to finally be upset when Aaron Rodgers didn't fucking come through.
Right.
I mean, I'm
Right.
sorry, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
I could
yeah.
know what it felt like to be depressed. Like, oh my God, he's not showing up for the big game. Where normally that's a comical thing for me to enjoy.
Yeah.
It is.
And you know what the thing is too about international sports is like it's great for someone like me where like I'll admit the level of sports fan I am. A little bit fair weather, you know what I mean? Like I come and I go, but that's why I love the Olympics. I love the World Cup. You know what I mean? Like I love like big international games that like
Right.
And no offense to like rural and the amount of baseball that exists, but like for some sports, and basketball's the same. It's a lot of games. It's just like a lot to be invested in, and in this very tradey existence that we have, you fall in love with a team, you're following it, and then by the next season, you may not even have half, if you're lucky, of the guys that you were following the season before. So it is like international sports are like a great in for any sport that you want to get into, because it like the stakes are fun, and I just think like that's really like the key of getting more fans, 100%.
Well, here's the thing that made me feel sad. It looks like everybody's turning on the Memphis Grizzlies and wants them to leave Memphis. A, because they don't like the hotel people are being put up in. And B, it's because their fan base is kind of middle to lower middle class. And I started watching that team when Ja Morant got there, when we were still excited about him.
Yeah.
Before he started gangbanging and, you know.
Getting gunny.
Getting all gunny with everybody, and it just turned me off. But I thought that was one of the great things about that team there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? And they want them to move to Nashville. I'm like, why do we want every team just to be corporate?
I have no idea. And on top of what's weird is there's this whole like, obviously they're turning on the last like 3 weeks. Everyone's like pissed at Memphis make a move, but also their owner is a bad man and who like sells like, I don't know, Wi-Fi to Russia. So, but that's not the problem. It's the hotel's bad and they want to move them to Nashville to fucking make more money. It's really weird.
All right, you think he's a bad person for selling Wi-Fi?
Well, it's the Wi-Fi is to use drones in the Ukraine war. That's specifically what Russia's buying the Wi-Fi for. It's not good.
Okay.
Not good.
Well, I mean, he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
And he's like young too, right?
Yeah,
he's like 40 now.
Yeah, he's in his 40s.
He's owned that team for like 8 years.
I know. Yeah.
I kind of thought it was cool because he was quiet.
He was
like
quiet.
A nice, quiet fucking owner.
Yeah. He seemed like a self-made man. I think he worked for Apple. Then he started this, like, you know, it was like devices for internet in like areas without internet. And everyone's like, oh, that's great. And he made a ton of money. And then it came out earlier this year that he's making a lot of that money selling it to Russia.
All right, you don't have to mumble that. You're not.
I mean, we can still hear it, and it's broadcast internationally.
Selling it to Russia.
But that's not illegal.
I don't think
Remember
it is, no.
that.
Yeah, true.
I mean, if it's so bad, then our country could say no one can sell Wi-Fi to them.
Good point.
And I get it. Hey, Andrew in Florida, what do you got?
Hey, Ron. I was just calling originally, like, if you would want Jack Black to play in a Ron and Fez movie. But I was also seeing that I think before all your problems happened, I saw Chris and intern David speaking, conniving. That's it.
All right. Chris and intern David were conniving about what?
He hung up. I did not drop him. He hung up. Also,
what were you guys conniving about?
I'm not sure who intern David is.
Yeah.
I connive with no one, to be totally honest.
You gotta connive with someone.
If anyone, I'm gonna connive with you, Ron.
Can I give you my thoughts on Jack Black in the Ron and Fez movie? I feel like have him play both Michael B. Jordan style.
So basically, there'd be no difference between the two characters.
One's gonna be a little gayer.
That'll be Fez.
Just a little.
It'll be slightly less gay. Well, you could just have Tenacious D.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that could be fun.
Deb just wrote, David was the Jewish O&A intern.
And what were you doing? Canoodling with him?
I wasn't canoodling or conniving. Though I did hear he's in Lebanon right now, working for the IDF.
Is that true, or you just making that up?
I just made that up because I now remember this intern, which was from like fucking 20 years ago.
I got a very one of my doctors is a nice Jewish guy who literally gave me a finite amount of time that I could enjoy the world. And then I go, so that is, I don't want to give away the number, X amount of Super Bowls. And he stared at me like he didn't know what I was talking about. So I go, okay, this is if I follow all your rules. I go, what's the Hail Mary? And he goes, I'm sorry, Hail Mary?
Oh my
like
God.
a Hail Mary pass. What's the Hail Mary pass?
Come on, man.
I'm not sure what you're saying right now. I'm not Catholic.
He's not the type of doctor who's going to get sports analogies. Maybe they exist, but not this one.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
Then also, I think I said to him, you think I give a fuck how much time I got left? I don't give a fuck. Like I already said, I did a lot of stuff.
More to do.
He said, I like your attitude about this.
I like your attitude in case I make a lot of mistakes.
Jesus. Don't say the last part.
That's before Gail got her new thing set up where everybody wants me to go somewhere else. I was just going to go to closest place. The same way I picked pizza. Closest place.
It's so close. It'll be here so quickly. Look, we got a lot of options and we got a lot to learn. I feel very good about the resources, and that a big part to do with that is the people who have also reached out and want to help. And by the way, not just doctors or hospitals or clinical trials. There's people, I'm speaking to a woman now who's like a patient navigator and wants to help me with that. I have somebody who reached out to me about nutrition and like so many different types of resources. I'm so grateful for everybody. And I'm also just grateful for people who are like, I love your dad and I'm thinking about you. Like that feels amazing too. And I love reading all these. It's been really great for all of us.
Deb is keeping all those things. And it's ridiculous how many nice things came in.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's really unbelievable. And you're right. There is like something. There's something very like kind of oddly comforting about it, even if it's just like someone like I am thinking of you. I'm like
Right.
with you.
It's really nice.
It feels
It's really
like
nice.
thank you. It feels great.
A lot of people were upset that Earl never finished his poem and that he put Scrapple in it. They thought was kind of, but other than that, I thought what he was doing was nice.
Yeah.
Did people find the Scrapple part pandering?
They did.
Interesting.
Maybe
They
in
did.
like a little impersonal, I think. Oh, so it's just like anybody could just like Google where Ron is from and pick a food
Yeah.
that's from that place.
Why didn't you mention hoagie if you're going to mention a food?
Yeah. I mean, you're a much more hoagie guy than Scraffle guy.
Can I tell you something? I've been just looking at Instagram on pictures of hoagies, and a lot of it comes back to Hoagie Dom.
The dude's
Oh,
talented.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gotten so fucking popular for being a hoagie guy.
Actually, one of Earl's, I saw Earl had scrap paper, and one of the lines was that he threw out was, Ron, you love hoagies. You are also my brogie.
Oh, that's a nice, being
Actually,
on
you should have went with that.
I
before
liked
the
it.
Scrapple
And I was like,
thing.
what are you doing, dude? This is fucking gold.
All right, why don't we take a break here, kids?
Sounds
We'll
good.
come back and hear Earl's hoagie poem. This is Bennington.
Faction Talk 103, it's the Bennington Show! Faction Talk 103, it's the Bennington Show!
Bennington is back. New pic up on our Instagram, as well as my Instagram, at Gail Bennington Official. Now with very slidable DMs. My DMs are so slidable.
Woo!
Slippery even.
No picture of your children.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
single
you
girl.
don't have to worry about that. Just a single gal with open DMs ready to chat. Feet stuff behind the paywall, though, okay? So, by the way, so many people, not so many, but several very funny people did DM. I was promised feet.
That's so funny.
So funny. A couple of people dropped me their age, sex, location. Most of them 18-year-old females from California, so that's great.
Can I get those still? I want to just check in.
That's going into a
thanks.
Google sheet.
Can I tell you this? Like I said, so many people want to not only share like their resources, but some people just want to share like their own stories, their experience as caretakers, which is incredibly sweet. And people are like always trying to figure out the way that they can help, because it's very tricky, right? Like it's a tricky thing. You're like, you want to help somebody, but you're like, what can I do? Like, and then that person is in it, so they don't know what they can do. But I have to give a shout out to Lisa Traeger, who is keeping up with nonstop heated rivalry posts and updates. And she's like, that's the way I'm going to do this. I go, that's great. I need
Love
this
it.
so much in my life. And so my DMs are open for that too. I'm always ready to discuss Hudson and Connor. I'm right there with you. Women's hockey. I'm there to talk about that. Got a couple Pedro related updates. It was just his birthday.
Oh.
Here was a big story that took place, and it's very interesting to see how people landed with people. But Netflix is back in the Louis C.K. business for right now, just stand-up. And it seems like from the whole thing is no one's opinion has changed about Louis and the cancelization. Some people want him to be canceled forever and ever and ever. And other people were like, I never gave a fuck. I saw him 6 times the last 3 years.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? But it's really funny to me that people are like, so that's all a cancellation is? You know, and you're like, well, it's not official.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, when you go to jail, it's official.
Right.
5 years, and then when that person gets out, you're kind of a dick if you want him to get back into society. You know what I mean? But this, since it never was official, there wasn't even a civil case. None of us still know really anything that happened, how, you know. But no, I think you don't want to have the type of stuff that lasts forever. And then my friend Laura was like, so really it's just basically like, you know, a timeout, nothing else. And I go, well, he lost $35 million in one day, right?
Yeah.
Not counting everything else. Because she's like, you know, he still has stand-up. And I'm like, it's nothing. He had an empire of TV shows that were taken from him. And who knows what, he had just made a movie.
Yeah.
And who knows how much that he would have built on. Like, he certainly lost his place.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
And also, when things are created by a society, it's a social norm or a social abnorm, whatever, that like people are responding like, hey, we're not cool with this person, right? And like that can create like a ripple effect and can affect that person's career. In the same way that like there is no time. It's like saying like, hey, you used to be a nerd last year and now you're at the cool table. And like, who gets to decide that? It's like, there's not rules on it. It's like things move the way that they're going to move. And also I feel like during these Epstein list without consequence times, I think people have a hard time hitting things with like a moral high ground on anything right now.
Yeah.
Right.
It becomes very difficult.
That's true. Like the whole Epstein list proved that, you know, it doesn't mean there's any absolute to anything at all.
Nope.
You know, and also a lot of people feel that way about January 6th. And then some of the people from January 6th got busted for other things and they're back in jail.
Yeah.
And, you know, it doesn't, I mean, were there some people caught up? I guarantee you there were.
Yeah.
I guarantee you there were plenty of people that could have used, probation.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, because it wasn't the type of thing they were going to do every day. But yeah, that is the thing. And but I did decide this at the end of the day. Laura does not understand money. She doesn't understand money.
No, that sounds about right.
I couldn't even tell her that too because I wasn't feeling good at the time. I just went, you don't understand, and then I just left it at that.
Just thumbs down her comment. And just
I think this thumbs down says everything I need to say.
Can I tell you something? The number of times that I accidentally hit thumbs down instead of thumbs up.
Yeah, sometimes like I'll send you a picture. Send you a picture of the kids, and I go, I guess he didn't like that one.
Yeah.
That one he did not like. Thumbs down to my grandchildren.
a lot of times I screw up with like doing a ha on something I should thumbs down. It's like, oh, like that sucks. But then it looks like I'm just laughing at you.
Right.
Right.
It's just terrible. I feel horrible. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Every night Chris is in some kind of a dark, dank place that he's sending me clips of.
I'm sorry.
It's just so depressing and weird.
Does that help?
I'm sorry.
Is that your heated rivalry? Because I don't know if that's as healthy.
No. I need to just delete Twitter because the algorithm has sucked me into some fucking hellscape fucking scroll, which is just never.
You know what
ends.
I love? I love Threads now. Threads is a safe space.
I like that.
It's very algorithm based. It gives me everything I want and nothing I don't want. I'm really enjoying Threads. Thanks, Zuckerberg.
What I get with Threads is the same comedians saying funny stuff and starting, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not getting people I don't know.
I have a comedy question for you, Ron, about stand-up comedy. Who right now, because there are many who are good at it and many who are like, leading the pack and you can see it a lot on social media, but who for you, spending time in the cellar, spending time with these comics, do you think is kind of at your top with crowd work? Like who's a comedian that you go, wow, they're doing really interesting things or super fast, or you just really enjoy their crowd work?
I mean, when it comes to crowd work, Big J goes out there and stays out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you look at Bobby, who's really funny with crowd work and can get physical and loud, but he's going to do it in between a bit somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
He writes really good, funny stuff, and that kind of gives him, like, some people they go to crowd work when shit isn't working, but a lot of times you see a guy like Bobby, if stuff's working, he feels comfortable to put the crowd work out there. Jay just goes out, sits down on a chair, and from my point of view, I don't see him repeating stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of guys who are like, hey, the two Jewish guys are over here. The black man said, you know what I mean? He finds those at every fucking show.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know if anybody's close to Jay.
Yeah. I was thinking it because I was watching a clip of Jordan Jensen and I feel like she's so fast and so funny, so unique each time, and also very conversational and not in like a isn't performative way either.
Yeah.
Like she's still heightened in performing and great to watch, but I can't believe how like smooth and quick she is with it and like in very funny, weird circumstances. And I was like, I wanted to know who you think is like at that kind of level.
Well,
right?
I mean, like Jordan is unbelievable because, like you said, her thought patterns are not like anybody else's.
Right, exactly.
So she's original, not because she's made up some idea of I'll go to this place that other people don't go to, but she is got an original mind. I'm not even sure if she knows how other people think.
Right.
Greg Stone is very funny because you'll see him chasing his short attention span further and further out.
It's
You know what I mean? And it'll have
So
to say,
cute.
this isn't even what I was trying to talk about.
I think it probably helps to be a little bit ADHD with crowd work. You know, it's like,
Yes.
because one, like, you have both. When you have ADHD, you have both the ability to like kind of get like distracted and follow things down little rabbit holes, but you also have hyper focus, which means now you've honed in on that thing and you're just going to keep driving that thing until you get the funny answers or the funny questions. And I feel like ADHD is probably a superpower a little bit in that sense.
Yeah, it can work for you. You know what I mean? And that worked for him too because, you know, he couldn't remember his act, or a lot of times his act bored him, you know, so it's better just to go with it instead of fighting it.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It is funny, like, and this goes for probably a million different things, but like I'm putting it through the lens of like neurodivergence. It's so weird that we have one type of schooling and one type of way that we do things. And then these kids are like, they don't fit into that mold and it's not working out. You'll never be an A student because of the way you think. And then you get to the adult world and then you just come up with the systems that work for you. You don't have
Yeah.
to work within those things. Nobody's like, your shopping list isn't like that the way this person gets their to-do list done. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing it on your own way. And some of these things really are superpowers. They just can't function in that regular sit down, listen, don't speak for 6 straight hours, take notes.
Well, look, and also, you know, school doesn't understand what the future is going to be, right? So when I went to school, smart meant that you could recall facts.
Yep.
You could recall dates. Well, now everybody has fucking Google
Exactly.
and Wikipedia. You know what I mean? So that isn't it. And then they started to get into that thinking outside the box. And you're like, what box? The box that you fucking people invented?
Right.
Now you want me to think outside of it?
And, you know, this was probably I don't think I had, from elementary school on through high school, I don't think I had a math teacher who didn't use the old phrase, you know, you need to be able to do that on your own. You're not going to have a calculator in your pocket every time a math problem comes up.
Hilarious.
We literally do. And I'm never without my calculator. It's in my phone. So, like, that's one thing that, like, through my entire schooling, that was like the math teacher creed is telling you, come on, you're not going to have a calculator. You need to do this on your own. I don't have to do any math on my own. None of it.
You know, now they're acting like, do you believe this kid's in 8th grade and can't use an old school clock? You know? And you're like, why should he?
Yeah.
I'll give you a big one. And this is like kind of weird because it has nothing to do with education. But I have noticed that the age of learning how to tie your shoes has gone way up. And you go, what's wrong with these kids? Why can't I could tie my shoe when I was in preschool or in kindergarten? We got 2nd graders who can't tie their shoes. Guess what? The shoe style has changed for children, and they all have Velcro or elastic bands, something I didn't have available to me as a child. So I'm like, yeah, it seems weird, but also I'm like, I'd rather have Velcro on my shoes too. Like, what a stupid, weird, like, it seems kind of like really barbaric, like this stupid stringy lace that you have to tie your foot into. It's not a good system. It really isn't.
It's really true. It's really never been strong.
No.
You know what I mean? It's never been strong.
Yo, I got some golf shoes.
Yo.
I'm an idiot.
Yo, what's
All right,
up?
so I got
What's
these
up?
golf. I got
Yo, I got these golf shoes.
That's
Sign.
it. That's all I got. No. So all right, so there's no laces. There's just these weird strings like through the holes, and there's like a little circle at the lip of the thing at the top of your like ankle or whatever.
I don't
and
know
you-
if you get
And you just twist it, and it tightens the shoe. So
See,
there
now-
is no like tying of laces. When I
Yeah.
got them, my girlfriend was like, "Those look special needs," but I'm like, "No, they're not."
like special needs.
I'll send you a picture.
Did she say special needs or something else?
R-worded is what she actually said.
Okay.
Oh God! Don't call her out. It was not that long ago. I think it was probably on an Instagram ad or something like that. There was these shoes called Kizik's, and they're like sneakers, and they're like, hey, they're great for kids, they're great for older people, they're great for people who have mobility issues. And I was like, Jesus Christ, if I could have had these when I was pregnant, and it's just a step-in method, and it immediately like sucks into your foot. And it looks like a regular sneaker, but you don't even have to bend in to hold the tongue. Like you're just stepping into the shoe, and it like sucks up around your foot. And I'm like, not only did I need that when I was pregnant, because that was really annoying, because bending over and putting shoes, nobody tells you, is like one of the worst, most annoying things of pregnancy. But also, I'm just like, why is anyone bending over? I mean, this is the function that all shoes. Like, we should all just be, if we have this technology, we should just be stepping into shoes.
Remember that was in Back to the Future too, and everybody was like, "Fuck yeah!"
That's what it reminds me of, these Kizik shoes. I'm like, I want this. I think I want it, but I think we all need it, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Chris has told me that he has boldly changed his mind about a movie. And most people are afraid to do that.
So that is something people are terrified. If you put out a statement on something, a piece of art, and then you're like, I guess I have to commit to this. This is big, Chris.
All right.
I'm going to tell you something right now. Not too long ago, I caught Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
Not Back to the Future. I just brought that up. It was Basic Instinct.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, who wrote this piece of shit? The dialogue is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These two have no fucking chemistry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they fuck like they're acrobats instead of sensual fucking sexy people. So there, I did it.
Brave.
What's yours, Chris?
All right.
Wait,
so,
can I guess what it is?
Sure.
It's Dune 1 and 2, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Dune 1
No.
and 2.
They're
That would have
Finally-
been big fucking sense.
Trash.
Yeah.
Trizash. All right. So this is the film. All right. Do we all remember Ready Player One? The Steven
Remember
Spielberg
it.
joint.
Me, Ron, and Vito saw it in a screener, right? And Vito's friend?
Yeah.
Didn't we all see
Yeah.
it together? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hated that film. And then people put out like pieces of the book that was based on. Hated the writing. And I really hated I just didn't think it was a very good film. I thought it was a bad premise because, like, in the future, everyone's in a VR space and they're just like interacting with references from the
A metaverse.
A metaverse, yeah. And all the people care, like, within the metaverse, people are just interacting with references and IP from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And I thought to myself, this is insane. So the premise of this book is nothing was created between, I don't know what year it was, I can't remember, let's say 2050. Between 1999 and 2050, people only care about this stuff from the past. Yet that's where we're fucking heading. So I begrudgingly fucking admit the author of Ready Player One, whether he knew it or not, was dead on the future.
Well,
at least as
yes,
of
he
right now.
absolutely knew it. He was dead on. He was a sci-fi writer. Now, that's not what you change your mind about. Is the movie, and the movie, instead of being heady sci-fi like you were describing, was an action movie that looked like a cartoon.
Yes.
So I don't give the movie any fucking break on that.
I give the premise a break because I hated the premise and I hated the film, but I have to.
Well,
I have to give
let
it
me
its-
let me put this out there.
Please.
The premise of Basic Instinct sure worked.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Now, yeah, I feel like what my issue with the movie was not the logistics or even the perspective, but how physically ill I felt watching the action scenes.
Yeah,
Like,
they were
now-
nonstop.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think I might have been pregnant, so that could have contributed to it, but I remember being like, I think I'm gonna throw up in here. I'm like, I felt like the whole room was spinning, and we were just like shooting through every like car type chase.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and you know what? It's just like that thing that's so. It probably came from Transformers, but it's like clash of metal, rolling camera in
Yes.
through, and I'm just
Right.
like, I can't keep doing this. Like that's what I was struggling with. Was just like
Yeah.
physically watching it.
And you stop caring about the main character being hurt when it just never happens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He goes from one action thing to the next.
It's totally ridiculous, but
Yeah. You know stakes in any of those type scenes.
no, and that's what
And then
Marvel became.
And you know what? Like, and that's
Always
what
was.
Marvel is too. It's like, oh my God, here comes our favorite character. Oh my God, no one could survive this. And then they keep surviving it, right? But guess who's dying? Like everyone in the building that just crumbled behind them. We're just
Yeah.
like, thank God he made it. And I'm like, how about those people? Are they okay?
Someone worked out the death count in Avengers 1 when, like, I don't know, the interdimensional demons wrecked New York City.
Yeah, I would imagine many millions. I would imagine. Because they just destroyed the place. And then you're going to be like, oh, thank God, like, Green Lantern's okay. I know he's not in Marvel, okay? I couldn't think of a Marvel
Gale.
person. Actually.
He's DC.
Yeah, he's DC.
I think they're trying to reboot that once again, and they're just calling the show Green. Because they think a lantern is what's been turning people
Like this
off.
old-timey device.
I thought it was about the Green Party and Ralph Nader. I read something crazy. There's some fucking new DC comic book that's selling 300,000 copies a week. It's unbelievable. I don't know
what
what
is
anyone
it?
is doing. I don't know. It's like a reboot of Batman and some shit, and people are loving it.
And it's selling in print. You're
Yeah,
telling me.
print.
People...
At least I think so. Maybe they sell them digitally. I'm sure they do.
I think print. There's something strange happening right now, and it's like it's between magazines. And you just told me this about the comic books. I feel like something might be happening with print now. I don't think like we could save print media and newspapers and magazines. But I do think that it's become like a more niche thing, like the way we treated records. When I was young, when CDs were popular, but we're like, oh no, I prefer to buy records and I enjoy listening to records. I think something like that could happen for like the magazine print industry. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be where it was, but I think it'll make it not go away completely. And I think that's interesting.
So what's happening with magazines now? You'll see a Rolling Stone with Bob Dylan on the cover, and the whole thing's about Bob Dylan. Or you'll see a Newsweek with World War II or JFK on the cover, and the whole thing is about him. So they're almost like paperback books in a way,
Yes.
but they like a magazine. But I'm sorry, I know it looks like a magazine, but it ain't.
Right.
A
It's
magazine isn't just one fucking thing.
Right. And also, I will say this too, is like even with some of these like specialty like fashion magazines, it seems like there's more of them that are like international, and then they're also doing more like 4 issues a year. They're thicker, they're shinier, they're like the quality is
Better stuff.
Right.
better stock in general. And so therefore, let's say it has a celebrity or a person that you really like, or this particular fashion house is doing this thing and you're a fan of that, like now it's more like you've invested in this like very beautiful, almost like more like a coffee table book than even a regular magazine.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like Vanity Fair used to do like one of those a year, but now you're saying that's all.
I feel like that's
People
the
do.
vibe that most, of like the magazines, specialty magazines, fashion magazines is kind of going in that direction. That's my feeling right now.
Is there somebody who represents fashion now, like somebody who's got it together so much that they're the thing?
I mean, look, I feel like it's still Anna Wintour and who's the Met Gala. I still feel like that's kind of the tastemaker or the top tier where we're like, you look to what's happening in fashion and culture. And then there's a million kind of new designers and young hot designers who come up and they might whatever. I feel like also there's a lot more like celebrity tie-in now, where it's like a celebrity will be what they call like a friend of the house, and they might make a deal with that person, and they'll dress them for a year, and every time you see them on the red carpet, they're wearing Yves Saint Laurent or Chanel or Balenciaga, and like that's their guy. And it doesn't mean that's forever, but it's like, hey, anytime you're going to see them at a premiere or a fashion type event, a party, or a red carpet, they're going to be in this thing, and then they become a representative of the house. I just feel like that's always been a thing, but it's more prevalent now.
I just had Chris, a thing. This kid is the only person I care about in fashion right now. And all his stuff is like antique and throwback. Mm-hmm. And he wears clothes well, but he also makes shirts. Are you able to put that up, Chris?
Yeah, it's coming up in just a moment.
So I don't know his name, but every time I see him, and then when I'll send him out to people, they'll be like, oh yeah, I follow this kid all the time. I love him. And when I say kid, Gail, he's like 10 years old.
Oh my God.
He's just a little kid. And he dresses fucking fire. He dresses like Tom Wolfe used to dress walking around New York City. And this kid you'll see in New York. Look at him. Check out his look. Go ahead and play it because his personality is great.
Oh my gosh. I would love that. Oh, welcome in. How are you?
Oh my God.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Just fantastic. This is Gillette, my mom.
Hi, Mom.
This is my living room. My parents are antique dealers, so most everything in here, except for the art, is vintage or antique, and that can be said for almost the whole house. Can I offer y'all a drink?
I'm actually fasting right now, so.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My bedroom?
Gilbert's got a better collection of hats than me.
Yes, a bit obsessed. Currently working on a few shirts, just because I need more shirts.
What's your fashion take?
Fast fashion is ruining classic style and, to some extent, the environment. It has to be stopped at all costs.
So now, show me your favorite 5 pieces.
My first favorite piece would be this Yetto straw boater hat. Is only made in Switzerland. Quite rare to find. My second piece would have to be the hat I made. I adore this hat.
Wow.
My third favorite fashion item, one of my favorite walking canes, is used as a swagger stick. It actually has a bit of a secret. It's an antique sword cane.
You got a bunch of them.
that.
I'm obsessed with walking canes. My fourth piece, it's one of my all-time favorites.
It goes amazing with your outfit right now.
Thank you. I just can't help but love the open crown. It feels very unique. My final piece would be my detachable collar collection. This is actually my first detachable collar. I've been wearing it since I was maybe 8. And this one, which is my latest acquisition. And that was my 5 favorite pieces from my vintage fashion collection.
Would you take me to your house and
Oh
show?
my God. Okay.
Is he great?
Could not love this kid more. First of all, I just want to say the interviewer came in and took a look at his house and then his fashion collection. He said, "Can I get you something?" And the interviewer said, "I'm actually fasting right now." And the kid said, "Lovely." Lovely.
He's a
Lovely.
great host, this kid.
Lovely. Okay, fasting
Give us
right now.
his name, Chris, if you can find it.
Fine.
What
But-
an absolute doll. His fashion is unbelievable. His style, his way. And can I say, if there is a kid in your life who is obsessed with something, is unique in some way, is creative in some way, if this kid is in your family, you've been given a gift. That child is
Right.
a gift. I can't imagine that like kids like him get born into different families and then they don't get the opportunity this kid because he's living in the city and his parents are vintage art
Right.
dealers or whatever, they like do antiques. He's born in the right environment, but that kid could be anywhere and at any time. Please if you have a child like that, nurture, water that child like a little flower. Like that is unreal. That
So the
Stop making him go to the batting cage.
exactly. He doesn't want to.
The kid's name is Gilbert. I'm trying to find his socials. He's been interviewed by a number of people on TikTok and Instagram, but his name is he goes by Gilbert.
I've seen him a lot, and there's never one time that I'm not entertained. And I've never, Gail, you might be the first person that I've showed him to that has been surprised. Everyone else that we know, a
Yeah.
bunch of people are like, "Oh, I love this kid."
He's so
like Kathleen's
cute.
obsessed with him.
He's such a doll.
This kid's awesome.
Yeah.
Gilbert.
And he reminds me of Chris Stanley.
Oh, thank you.
He's so Stanley coded.
This kid's king of the young dandies. He's awesome.
Yes. I love a dandy, by the way. Like anybody who's just like, I have a little thing I'm into.
Love the dandies.
I love, you know what I mean? And by the way, like the way he's like, obviously he's a hat guy, but he's like, I also have this detachable collar, like vintage detachable collar collection. Like I love people like that who's just like, I always like to, wear a little corsage. You know what I mean? Like I love when they have like a little thing, or like I'm really into pocket squares. That's my thing. I love it.
Yeah.
It's
but
so
the
great.
reason why he likes hats because vintage. If you look at old school New York, everybody had a hat on.
Yes.
Every single human being
Yes.
had a hat on. But he's a dandy Warhol, and I think he's bringing them back.
Yes.
Okay, the dandies are back in a big, big way.
Good.
But he looks great. This kid looks great all the time. The fact that he can make shirts is amazing to me at his
Unbelievable.
age.
Swagger sticks. He's got everything.
Oh my God. And Chris died when he pulled it out and he was like, it's also a sword.
Sick. Great
No,
hair.
when you're going to need a sword.
Yes.
It's very true. And people aren't going to expect it either.
Oh God, no. No, this young boy is wonderful. He's 13. Gilbert.
Wow, he's 13,
I
huh?
love
Yeah.
Gilly.
Gilbert.
It's time for him to put together his own line. I think he'd be very successful.
Oh my God. I would,
Please.
if I was in fashion, I'd just steal this kid in a positive way.
Oh,
Like,
never
you know what?
sounds positive.
Like when Nike will bag up some young kid from Latin America
You
for
just
soccer.
said bag up.
It's just
I mean,
really
it's really,
uncomfortable.
you got to know the times we live in. All right, we got to get going. Chris took something really sweet and nice and turned it dark and quite
As per usual.
frankly frightening. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. All right, I got to go out to a place today and see if I can get better. Try to give you a little update on that tomorrow. But everybody stay safe, stay cool, and we'll see you tomorrow.